Okay.
All right. So where we left off, a kind of a cliffhanger last time, you all had broken into or gained access to the chicken processing facility while fleeing from a mass of the predatory version of the chickens. The ones who seemed a little taller, had massive drumsticks, and were a lot faster than the rest of them. Running into this facility, he did some experiment looking around and discovered what has happened to the scientists and the wages that were sent to investigate by Mega Chicken. They ended up as chicken nuggets, possibly the special nugs stacked in the refrigerator in the common area where the scientists lived, that some of your party have partaken of, and by the way, were delicious. As you've been inspecting this and found the bloody clothing in the bins next to the processing facility, the door bucks open. In run 3 chickenoids in the back of this large processing facility, and they have cut the lights, plunging you guys into darkness until the lights popped on into the control room overlooking the processing floor, illuminating Celine and casting a little bit of dim light down onto the floor. But then you hear the scratching of the chicken feet as they spread out inside of the facility, clucking maniacally. What are you guys planning on doing?
Take out my rifle and prepare for combat.
Yeah. So you unsling your rifle, charge it. What kind of rifle you got right now, anyway?
Let's see. All right. Sorry. Standard Starshard dusk rifle. Okay.
So that's an assault rifle.
Yeah. Optimized, but yeah. I think so.
Okay.
1d6.
I can double check it. The only thing is, if you give a special brand model, sometimes they have a plus to something or a quicker or a high reload.
Okay. Yeah.
A reload.
Yeah. I don't see anything there about this. This is what I've just written down. That's
okay. All right. So you unsling your weapon.
Yeah.
I'll do the same thing.
All right.
Can I shoot from where I am?
You're in the control panel that was above overlooking
Yeah.
the processing facility. So when the lights come on, the lights go out, the lights come on in there as an emergency backup. So you're in a fully lit room with lots of windows looking down on the floor, working floor. And you can see your Clay, and you can see, Brendan, what was your character's name?
Asher Flint.
Asher. So you can see Asher and Clay in the dim light given off by the control panel, the control room on there. And in the distance, you see shadowy figures. You don't have a good vision of these guys, of the chickens. And evidently, the darkness does not seem to be bothering them all that much.
I'm wondering, I'm in the part of the control panel. Could I turn on some machinery and make it troublesome for the figures coming in, or that's not?
Well, they cut the main power.
So yeah.
But they cut the main power, and you got emergency lights.
Okay, I only got emergency light. Okay, yeah, that's what okay, then no. Then I'll just also shoot.
You just pulling your weapon out?
Yeah.
Okay, they're kind of shadowy. They'd be they're in the range zone. You guys on the floor, you don't really see any movement. So you just basically when the lights go out, you just pull your weapons out and stand there.
That's a question.
Yeah, questions.
Yeah. I'm not moving.
Okay, so you're not moving. You just pull your weapon out to the ready.
Yeah.
Brendan, is that what you're doing as well?
Yeah, I'm looking for if I see If I see a figure, I'll probably shoot at it. If I see a silhouette or something like that.
No, it's dark. Does anybody have night vision or a perk like that, or is this regular vision?
Mm,
Regular for me.
Any tech that will let you see in the darkness,
of course not.
illuminated scope or infrared scope or anything like that?
No.
I have night vision goggles.
Okay, you putting those on?
Yep.
Ah,
I didn't
so
remember.
yeah, so you're sitting there, all of a sudden you hear Clay throw something on, and you go, and the whole place is bask in the green, like a greenish hellscape, right? And you plainly see these guys creeping down the line slowly, and they have pulled out blasters. They have, you recognize, like the standard cheapo blaster that's sold on the space stations, and they are creeping forward, and evidently they can see in the dark, so they're holding their hands up, waving at each other, and now they're raising up and seem to be drawing a bead on either you or Brendan down by the beginning of the processing conveyor belts and stuff.
Can I aim at it and shoot?
Sure.
Okay.
They were taking their time, so they were just kind of like, ah. So you're going to try to surprise them or just fire.
Both are as fast as I can.
Okay, what kind of weapon do you have?
I have a pistol, I think, the semi-auto pistol.
All right, so you have a regular pistol. Okay.
Yeah, it's a thing with bullets. Okay.
All right, so you pop up and you pop a thing out. I'm gonna roll initiative for everybody. Go ahead, everybody roll a d6. I'll roll a d6 for the chickens. 2. Do the chickenoids have a bonus to extra?
I rolled a 5.
I rolled a 5, but I have a 2 agility bonus, so it's a 7.
Okay. Should have got my cards and stuff out first.
But I
Okay,
actually think I may do something else. I'm wondering if I can get out of from where I am without them seeing me. Could I go back and turn on the main power?
That's on the other side of the building. It is a
Yeah.
rather large building. But if you duck down, you think you will not be seen, but you opening the door and going down the stairs would probably be seen.
Yeah.
So you can, of course, like anything else, you can definitely try.
Okay, I'll try. I'll try to do a stealth.
Oh,
Try-
I rolled a 3. By the way.
Okay, you rolled a 3.
Yeah.
You guys all win. Celine, you go first.
Yeah, so I
you're
rolled
taking-
let me check my 12. I rolled my 12, my stealth. I rolled a 15.
15.
Well, not the bonus,
average.
yes, 15.
That's an average success. So
Yeah.
you slide out and you start. So you open the door, you duck down, head to the door, open it out, and start sneaking down the thing. They can see in the dark, so they kind of plainly see you.
Mhm.
But as you're sneaking down, there is the crack of Clay Grogan's pistol. So you taking 1 shot or 2 shots? Is both your actions, Clay?
I'll probably shoot both. Yes, I rolled a natural 20 for the first one.
Oh, that's and roll a hit location for the chickenoid 1.
4.
4. I need to write this system down. 4 sounds like a leg.
Locations.
This was the AD&D monster manual. Or AD&D manual. I would tell you exactly what page that was. Not looking.
It's right leg.
Right leg. So you hit him in the right leg. Roll your damage.
It's 1d8 plus 3. Okay. 10.
And it is a critical. So roll a critical as well.
Oh, critical is a. 2d6, is that? Critical hits. Yeah, 2d6.
This is why I need to get. I'm ordering my print copy this week so I can.
Okay,
Is
I
it-
rolled a 7, which is a what? Which is
There we go.
limb wound. In this case,
Bleeding wound?
fractured arm or leg, -2 penalty to all actions.
Okay. So you hear a crack go off and you hear it hit solid. And you hear a chicken scratch out, but you got the night vision goggles. You see the direction, Ash, you see the direction that Clay pops this round off, and you look over, he's pulled out some goggles and slapped them on, and he's just kind of grinning. He packed his shot. Well, actually, are you enjoying it, or are you afraid, or how's your character's countenance?
I'm just going to fire maniacally in that same direction.
All right. It'd be a -4 to hit since you're firing blindly in the direction he fired. So you fire a will be a -4 penalty to your attack.
Sure.
And are you going auto burst or just a regular shot?
I think burst.
All right.
Uh,
Do you have auto weapons?
sorry, this is rate of fire auto. Yeah.
No. Oh, it has auto, so it doesn't have
Okay.
burst. It has automatic.
Oh, right. Okay. So, okay, I'll fire auto then. Let's see. Got a 14. Yeah, I think I've sorry, I've +3 from rifle skill, and got
Well,
a
if you're
plus-
firing auto, it goes on automatic weapons. It'd be auto weapons.
Oh, okay, all right.
If you take a single shot, that's a rifle shot. But if you fire automatic, you need automatic weapons, right?
Okay. Okay. All right. See, I see now. All right. All right. I think I have a +2 bonus from the thing.
For the burst.
Yeah.
The burst is +2 to hit, +2 to damage. But you got -4 to hit, so it'd be a -2 to your
So
total.
12.
Add all your pluses and just put a -4 on top.
Okay. So that would be 12 altogether.
All so 12 altogether.
Yeah.
You guys are not as health, move, attack, damage, resolve, experience. Why is there no defense? So what's your total defense? I mean, your total to hit. I said it.
Total to hit.
Yeah.
Is
Say 12.
Well,
yeah, 12. Yeah.
So that burst flies out and it illuminates quickly, and you miss. You think a
Okay.
few rounds hit him. You hear a thud, but it staggers, and you see a spark where it hits the top of his jacket. They've reinforced their leather jackets with armor. Did you roll a 14? You were a nat 20. That's right, a minute ago, didn't you, Clay? So that hit, and he has a bleed effect. So your other action for the round, because it's a two, you guys do 2 actions in this system, right? It's 2 action economy.
Yeah, usually. It's
Okay, making sure. All right. So you fired your shot. He would have burst. What are you guys doing with the other action? Celine, you sneak out and you go down those stairs, and you're just gonna double move, or you're gonna run, or you're just gonna try to creep along.
I'll try to creep along.
Okay. Since you got initiative, you get down those stairs before they can actually fire a round back at you, because you guys still had initiative on them. So you get your both actions, and then they'll get theirs. So Clay and Brendan, what else are you doing this round?
And I'll probably miss because I rolled a 6, but okay, so 6 plus.
Yeah, that's a big miss. Yeah. So another round goes downwind and it doesn't hit the creature.
Yeah.
What was the damage you rolled anyway?
Are you asking me?
Yeah, because I didn't write it down, because
I think I rolled a 5. That's what.
5 plus
Oh,
3, or
5
was that?
plus 3, yes.
And you had the bleeding crit. Is that what it's called?
Yeah, the crit that you had. The
The
crit that you had, in fact, what was it?
I rolled a 7 for a blah 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 blah. So it is a what it is this no,
Bleeding.
it's not a bleeding, it's a penalty to all actions, a -2 penalty.
Okay, so yeah, it
And
was like
can't use the
hit
limb,
bone.
whatever it is.
Yeah, you hit the bone. Bone hit. Nice. Make a note so I don't forget, because I'm pretty scatterbrained. It did holler out quite a bit, but it did not drop. You fired again and miss. Ash, what are you planning on doing? And Selena, as you're going, you see that the gunfire has drawn the attention of these other two chickens, and it might help you navigate, since you're kind of just running away, or actually running towards them.
I'll take another shot.
All right.
And I think I get a third action with my class.
Yes, you do. Yeah. So if you're going to go 3 bursts, or just 3 bursts and 2 rifle shots, or just burst, burst, burst.
I'm going burst. And I just rolled a 20.
Okay, that's a crit.
Yeah.
Roll a hit location, and then roll the critical is a. I need that on the right page. Let me open up another Wretched book so I could have the both open.
Sorry, the hit location. The
Yeah, your hit location is going to be a D20 roll.
Oh, okay, all right. That's another 20.
That's a headshot,
Okay, all right.
and you crit the head.
Okay, got a 3 for damage.
That's 3 plus 2,
Oh,
because
no, I added the 2.
oh yeah, but it's a headshot, so that's going to take 11. Was there anything particular about headshots? And did you roll? The crits are a D20 as well. So let me look at the criticals for a gunshot.
I think it triples the damage.
Mhm.
Triple the damage.
Yep.
All right, that's okay. I still get the page open, so so you literally put a burst into its head, and it. Are you firing another burst at it? Because it jerks spasmodically, and now it's running around randomly.
Okay, like a headless chicken. Okay, hopefully. Let's see. I'll shoot another shot at it.
So you
Oh,
fire with a burst.
got a natural 1 there. Okay.
Natural run. It does. And go ahead and roll a what's it called? The reload row. It's not the reload row, but what they call it. Ammo. Yeah, see if you,
Ammo.
yeah. Roll D20 and see if you expended all your ammo that round firing 3 bursts.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Got a 3. I think that's
That's yeah, okay. You're unloaded, so you're going to
Okay.
next round. You're going to spend one of your actions reloading the weapon.
sure.
We get 3, so that's a plus. I think you're supposed to technically roll a reload every time you fire a burst, a check against ammunition
Okay.
roll, but we're just going to
All right.
roll with it because that sounded a lot better. That sounded a lot cooler. Burp, 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 and you blew the chicken head off, and they ran out of ammunition. So that last one, when you go to click, you're pulling dry ammo, and so we'll start reloading it next round. The other chickens don't seem too bothered, but I am going to roll their resolve in a minute. But they do stand up. You can't see them, but you hear the twerp of their weapons. So what are your defense. Clays, what's your defense?
15.
15. A bolt blows up a piece of the equipment near you. So they're using blasters. So they're thinking like Star Wars blasters. So they make that sound. Ashton, however, they roll a 16. What is your defense?
With my armor, that's 20.
Okay. So that's a miss. Or it's yeah, that one's going to be like the blaster bolt glances off a shoulder pad, and you feel a stagger as but your armor soaks up the damage. Your trusty old infantry armor has saved the day. Ugh. Now, since you guys use D20 a lot, Miguel, do you guys use D20 for resolve? Is there at the standard 2D6?
2d6.
2D6. Okay, no problem. They met the result, so they're not deterred by what's going on. So, Celine, you've covered a lot of this ground, and you are about halfway to where you see the power cord where they came in, the thing where the big shifty lever. See, it's dimly lit because there's an exit light near it. It would be in complete darkness except there's a light that says exit where they came in, but you can see it illuminated. The chickenoid is still wandering around with its head laying limp. Actually, most of its head's gone from taking multiple gunshots to the head, and it's flopping and it's actually kind of spazzing around. But the rest of this this phase, he's still moving. He's still walking around like chicken with his head cut off. The other two are squawking, and they stand up and they are firing their blaster pistols again at you two, who are firing back at him. And they yell something along the lines of, "You look finger looking good," and they ooh, ooh, ooh. So what do you guys plan on doing the next round? We'll just go ahead and roll initiative, and then we'll go down the line and get everybody's actions again. These are some slow chickens. That's a natural one.
I rolled a 1 also, but the 3 with my bonus.
They seem a little distracted from the headless chicken brother running around in circles.
Rolled a 2.
2. Well, you all still won.
Yeah.
So we'll go down the top. So 3 and 3 is a tie, but Celine, you have a higher reflex or agility than Clay.
I think so. Let me see. I have a 2 bonus on agility. I have.
I have lightning
17
reflexes.
agility.
Oh, you have lightning reflexes? Clay goes first then.
Okay.
Clay got first action.
Okay, let's shoot the fucking chicken. Forgot my skills. So 15.
15, that's a hit. Their defense is 14 with their modified leather jackets and stuff. So you pop another one. Go ahead and roll hit location.
Hit locations is 7.
It's another leg hit. You shoot everybody in the legs.
And the damage is, I think, 8. Check that. No, it's a 9. 9 damage.
All right. It's severely wounded, and it does yell out in agony and pain. Ash, what are you doing? Actually, it'd be back to Celine. So
I'll just run for I'm running for the board.
you just break out in a straight run. All right, Ashton, what are you doing?
Let's see. I think might try and reload.
You reload, smoothly reload. Clay, you can get your second action before Ashton gets his first action off because he spent his first one getting that weapon reloaded. You have another action. Did you want to take another shot, or are you taking cover?
Oh yes, I will take another shot. So I rolled a 19.
It's a hit.
Location is 11.
Um,
Damage is also 11.
is also 11.
Yeah,
So you rolled an 8.
I rolled a 8 yet.
We're using exploding dice, so go ahead and roll it down. Roll it again.
Oh, okay. I didn't remember that. Okay, in that case, it's a 13.
Okay. Pow pow. You shoot another one and it just collapses. You have your weapon reloaded. You hear the definite thud of a figure hitting the floor, Ashton.
Yep.
And as you hear Celine running full field, you throw when you get up there, do you throw the light immediately on when you run up there?
Yeah.
All right. So you hear someone take off running, and then whoop, the room becomes illuminated, and the last chicken appears startled as they were distracted from your guys firing at him. And it looks back both ways and is yet to fire its weapon. You have your other 2 actions, Ashton. You can now plainly see him with no minus to hit.
Okay. I'll take a careful shot at this guy and try to get it in the head. Oh,
All right.
got 14, so that's +2 and +3 is 19, I guess.
Did you fire a burst again, or you just fire a regular?
Regular single shot.
Okay. So you pop him, and go ahead and roll your second one, so we can just go ahead and roll locations.
Okay.
Then. You fire a single shot with the second one, or you going burst?
Single shot again.
All right.
So I rolled a 19, so that's what 24, I think.
It's a definite hit. Yeah, you nailed him. Roll locations for both of them, and then roll the damage.
Okay, got a 5 for the first and a 1 for the second. Okay.
For locations, 5 and 1 is abdomen and left leg.
Okay. And 5 for the damage for the abdomen and 3 for the left leg.
So he takes 8 damage altogether. When you hit that torso, you can see it recoil, and you notice that they definitely have armored up their leather jackets. And they do look. This one is even wearing a hat, like a leather cap of some sort. And as you hit him, he yells "Crikey!" at very loud for some insane reason. So that the chicken noid yells "Crikey!" as you shoot him.
Okay. See the last one standing?
He's the last one standing, so I'm
Okay.
gonna roll another resolve, and he's bloodlust overrides reason, and he fires back at you since you shot him. It's a 17 plus 4 is 21. He does hit.
Okay.
So 12 is a location, and regular blasters are, I forget.
Oh no, I have a laser pistol. I don't know if it's the same.
Blasters, I think, are D.
Mhm.
I think they might be D8. I'm scrolling down. Normally, I would have all my stuff laid out on cards. I have no idea what's happened to my layout. Actually, I do. They're about 3 to 4 foot tall, and they get into everything. Let's do a search.
Are you using
They do
the
D8.
regular-
So yeah, roll a yeah, they do D8, which is what you rolled. So what he rolled.
Oh.
Patient 12. It's gonna be 3.
Okay.
And you get shot in the abdomen, which your armor absorbs it. So the armor,
Okay.
your military grade armor absorbs it. You take 3 damage. So let's make a notation that you took 3 damage for us.
Sure.
It refuses to run, and you now have one person behind it. and you two are across from it. It appears to be in the middle of all the machinery. When the lights kick up on, there's a chance, and we'll give a chance that it starts the machinery up. There's an accident. Nope, machinery doesn't pop back on. So it's just the lights. Everybody roll initiative real quick and see if this creature, what it plans to do.
Okay, I rolled a 6, so I have an 8.
4.
8.
So
Then
Clay
you go
goes first for sure.
So what is left? No.
One is left, and it's wounded,
What?
actually.
Okay, so I will aim to the head.
You got do cold shots to the head?
Yeah.
Or you just shooting it? Okay. Apply the
Uh,
minuses, hit the row.
What is the regular defense?
14.
Okay, I missed.
All right. So that round goes wild. Celine, where you're behind it, a round hits the wall about 3 feet above you and puts a nice quarter-size hole that goes into the outside.
Shoot.
But you are second on initiative, so you can
Yeah, I'm going to shoot it.
so you're shooting it.
Yeah, but I had a lousy roll, so I rolled an 8, 9, no, I didn't roll 6, I rolled under 16.
Okay.
So I also missed.
All right. So a laser comes from the other side where you guys have the chicken between you guys, and a laser slices past you as you're firing at the chicken between the two groups of people. Brendan, what you done?
Yeah, take another shot at the chicken.
I'm trying to shoot each other without shooting each other.
So yeah, you fire your laser, you're like, oh, oops, and then you see him raising an automatic rifle and just go chugga 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 chugga. Are you firing single shot or burst?
Single shot.
Okay.
Got a 15 just now.
That's a hit. It's it.
Okay.
Location real quick.
Okay. 12.
12. That's in the abdomen again. Go ahead and roll.
And 5 damage.
5 damage. All right, it's barely still breathing. You and Clay have another action. You got another 2 actions. And Celine, you still have 1 more action as well, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. If I rolls a 1, let me know, because then we're gonna get ugly.
No, I rolled an 18 this time.
Ah.
But Clay shoots first, so I let him go back.
He's AFK.
I hear him. Yeah, I rolled an 18, so I have 9, 21 all in total.
All right, hit location.
So hit location, it's an 8.
Abdomen, the back.
Damage is a D8 or a D6 for the blaster.
D6 plus 3 for laser.
I need to write it down. Okay, 6, so I got a 9. I need to write this 3.
This is all happening pretty much simultaneous, so I'm gonna let everybody roll and describe what happens. Clay, you technically would have went first, but you got to wait. So go ahead and make your attack. Brendan, are you going to fire again this round as well? I mean,
Yeah.
Okay. Light him up.
Natural 20 and 17 for location. And 4
chicken
for
fricassee.
damage. Yeah. 4 for damage.
All right, that's 27. And you get that's a critical, so go ahead and roll a d20 for the critical chart.
Okay.
I close that PDF because I'm special.
I have mine open.
It's a d20 as well. All the criticals are d20.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get used to them because I'm going to try to make the big stompy robots use this similar.
Okay. Sorry, did you want me to roll a second D20? Is that right?
Yeah, for the critical, but I'm not.
No, it's 2d6.
Actually, it's
I should have
2d6.
made it. I should have made it d20 now, but yeah, well, it's still the 2d6s. Yeah.
Oh, okay. 6 altogether.
All right, I'm trying to find it. I see explanations, but
Let's say torso shot, splintered ribs, toughness avoidance roll to keep conscious.
all right, it doesn't matter. He's gonna be deader than shit. Because as you guys all, the lights are on. He's in the middle of all you, and all your misses are literally flying by you guys as you have 2 over here, the chicken in the middle, and the Celine by the back door where it came in originally. And all these misses and extra rounds are flying beside you guys as you're firing towards each other. But her laser erupts from the torso from the rear and shoots straight out of it. And then more torso hits come from the front where you guys shoot it from the front, and it just dances until it collapses. And a crazy calm comes over as the firefight ends, except for the dancing headless chicken who's still jumping around until it just collapses about 30-40 yards away, face first, if it had a face, in the processing facility.
Do you think we should take one of these to show maybe she can?
Eat and eat it, maybe. Does it
Well,
smell like fried chicken now?
No, it's not fried. It does have a cauterized hole through the center of its back, through the center as it comes out.
Does it smell tasty or not?
Yeah, smells
But
like
it's full of hormones, man.
Ah, okay. Well, the smell could be at least nice.
I've always said fireballs make dead orcs smell like bacon.
That's because your orcs look like pigs, but
Yeah, all my orcs are pig faced.
I like the ones.
Except my death fists, they're a little different.
I like the orcs that look like Fallout mutants.
What about mutants? Beastmen. From Blackmoor, orcs didn't have females. They were beastmen, and they mated with animals that they took. So they all look like different types of animals that they would abduct and rape. I guess you can't rape an animal. It's non-sentient. So you could have goat, sheep men, or a mix. Kind of weird. All right, what are you guys planning on doing? All you hear is the hum of the lights above. They've gone old school on the lights. Instead of having fancy LEDs, they got a lot of incandescents that fill this whole room with a weird hum.
Did we got to check the room? I don't remember if we had properly checked or if it just got
You had checked the control room, and that's where you discovered there was 2 processing settings, one for chickens and one for humanoids.
Yeah, but it was only the control room that we checked, right? So is there any more things in this building that we need to check?
There's a couple of barrels that seem out of place at the beginning of the processing line. And when Clay and Ashton went down there and looked in them, they found them full of Mega Chicken employee outfits and science white science coats. So it looks like they might have dragged everyone in here, stripped them down, and threw them on the processing.
Yeah, turn them into.
Okay.
Okay, so I guess we can press to the other building. We still have at least one more building to check. If I'm not mistaken, if my memory.
Yeah, there was a garage. The chickens came in from a different door. The door you guys slammed in, they slammed behind you to run in here. There was a horde of chickens outside. There was like 12 or so of the smaller chickens. Now the lights are back on, you now notice that your other compatriot is nowhere to be seen.
Oh God, the chickens took him.
I'm going to go over and take a look at these biker chickens.
Okay. They have what looks like modified pantaloons on, so they have like pants
Yeah.
that were made for them, taking into account that they got the weird
Chicken legs.
bird-like legs. The clothing has been altered, and as you're flipping through it and patting them down, you can see it has like an extra two power packs for the blaster or whatever. You pat it down, sticking in one of the pockets, you find a pass card.
Okay.
Similar to the one pass card that Mega Chicken gave you guys. But it has one of the faces you saw on the inside on the snapshots and the videos that were playing of one of the scientists. So the pass card for one of the scientists is in this guy's leather jacket.
Okay. So either he took it or he is that scientist.
You don't know.
Well, I'll hang on to the pass card.
All right.
And
We'll roll a percentage and see if that's. Nope.
oh,
And that was the closest guy to you. There's the one with the head missing and one over by Celine that's still laying there.
I'm going to check that one, see
Okay.
if it had any identification that could say that that it used to be a person.
All right, you patted out, and there's a pass card on him as well, stuck in a pocket. You missed it by mere inches with your laser that bored through the back and out the front. You almost vaporized it. He has a nice little biker hat on, though. There's that. His blaster, which is a basic blaster, is laying discarded nearby. And in his pockets, there are some extra power packs.
Well, I'm gonna take his blaster and the extra fire pack because you never know, I may need it.
All right, so you palm the blaster. Then his pantaloons or his legs, they seem to have like some greenish slime on them too. Like the lower parts of his legs are covered in slime.
Another thing I remember is that we had received a warning that there was movements out of the dome or something like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
There was you did a check for radiation, and there was a static radiation location, and there was a mobile radioactive signature that was moving around.
So I guess we go in the other direction. We check the garage, or the direction that we didn't come out with, the direction that the chickens came from.
All right, so you're going out where the chickens came into the building. This would be far away from the garage. The garage was
okay.
next door to where you ran in, but there's a bunch of a pack of chickens out there.
Okay, what do you think, guys?
well,
because I'm a woman, so of course I'm awful with directions.
Yes.
I should make a map. I should have made a map.
Well, they came in through the exit door, so not the door we came in.
Correct.
So
they came in an emergency exit door.
Yeah.
And
so,
there's one there's one in both sides of the building at the far back.
Maybe their bikes are right outside there.
I will see you later. Okay.
Yeah, let's check it.
Okay.
So you guys are going out the exit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stick out, and there are indeed.
We could take out the chickens, the skin, and dress ourselves into a chicken suit, and
You're
pretend
skin the chickens in the chicken suits.
Yeah. Put on the chicken skin.
Is that something you're going to attempt to do? You don't actually have any knives or skinning.
No, I'm joking. I don't think that will be a good idea. That would be a cunning plan.
Huh? That'd be a cunning plan.
Yeah, that would be a cunning plan. Let's dress ourselves out of chickens and try to fool the other chickens, but no.
Like a giant mascot or something.
Yeah. You guys become the slasher horror film. So you step out the exit, and it's been jimmied so it can be open from the outside. Stepping out, you see regular chickens in the distance, but you don't know if there's any aggressive mutant chickens in that batch, right? But there are 3 bikes parked here, and they are modified hover bikes that have the appearance of a retro, old-fashioned type of bike.
These people were weird. Well, I guess we could pick up the bikes and see what happened after the outside of the dome. What got the alarm kicked in? But that's radiation there, right? So we're exposing ourselves.
Maybe.
Yeah.
You don't know what kind of radiation was. It just said radiation. It didn't say particular what levels or anything. No one asked that question. They just asked if it was radiation. So you didn't get a full spectrum analysis or anything.
Well, do you guys want to go and check that?
Let's go.
Sure.
So you guys going on foot, or you
No, we're gonna
Give
take the bikes.
all right, so you guys all hop on these retro bikes, and I'll put an illustration up here in a minute. One second. So you're going to head out to the general direction where you think the static radiation signature was. Is that where you're heading?
Yeah.
Great.
Last session, I remember we had the there was a like a meteor that crashed into the place or something like that.
Mhm.
It's like maybe the radiation is, I guess, where the meteor crashed.
Okay, yeah, that you did see that on the drone footage. As you're riding the bikes, you do see a scorched section of dirt and a drone laying on the ground. Do you investigate, or you just hauling ass to where you think the meteor site is?
No, let's investigate. Side quest.
Mhm.
Well, yeah. You pull up and you find this badly burned and damaged observation drone. It's
Mm,
little nozzles for spreading pheromones or aerial feed or whatever are melted and twisted, and the drone is laying on the ground, horribly damaged.
Can we check its feed? What was recording last?
Well, you saw the feedback inside. It just
Okay, okay. Yeah, yeah,
back.
yeah. It was that
But
drone.
as you're looking at it, it is it's burned up. I mean, it's got burnt, and as you guys are feeling it, you feel a little like it feels a little warm, and
Mhm.
obviously this happened days ago. And but as you notice, you stand there, you do see a large chicken foot, probably 4 foot long, like a giant chicken foot, imprint on the ground.
Oh, right. So
Okay, so giant chicken King Kong, no Godzilla, that breathes fire.
almost forgot
I
about
don't know
that.
what's for foot. Let me check that.
Are we still going on that direction?
I don't know. I have to check out how large is that. Okay, it's 1.5 meters almost.
Yeah,
It's a big.
1.5 meter long footprint.
Okay, that's a big one. Maybe it's not a good idea to find the mega chicken. Chickenosaurus.
Chickens.
Yeah, I think there are probably other chicken bikers too. I mean, wasn't there a lot of scientists here?
Yeah,
Okay, so
biker
where
gang.
the rest of the chickens be, well, we can, I would say that we could leave and just say Mega Chicken that they fucked up, but we need to find the other guy.
Or you could abandon him. I mean,
Which guy do you mean?
What is
Ron?
Ron's
Ron?
character's
Ron.
name? Yeah.
Right.
Chickens
your
having
other
some.
player
Oh,
who's
he's
currently
sleeping, right?
unconscious.
He's
Yeah,
sleeping.
yeah,
He's at home sleeping.
You can always say next time you see him, did you enjoy your nap? We left you on the planet with the chickens. Cold-hearted, I know.
yeah. Because a part of me says maybe we have enough to go and say to Mega Chicken that, yeah, guys, something.
Yeah.
They're probably
Maybe.
gonna say it is not enough.
Yeah. Just sign this
Well, let's
NDA.
take a picture of this burn drone and the giant chicken footprint.
Sure.
Yeah.
You put your foot next to it, or you're going to try to go find some crazy coot with some plaster and make a Bigfoot
No,
squatch.
no. One of us will just stay next to it. Yeah, so that we
Okay.
don't.
Lie down next to it.
Dude, I have a soft spot for those squash museums, so I do always put my hand next to these big Bigfoot plaster things. Sure. So you guys pose next to it to show how large the chicken foot is, and take a picture of it. It is not unusual in the far reaches of the galaxy that they run across giant natural animals, but this does strike you as rather unnatural. So are you guys heading back, or are you guys going to check out the static radiation?
Oh, come on. It's not, the chicken is not going to be there anymore. Let's not be chickens.
Let's not be chickens.
Let's go
Let's put the
chickens.
chicken here. Okay, so let's go.
Right. So you ride your bikes. The inside of this dome is not huge, but as you're approaching this area, you can see, you can look up at the dome to where something came through, and there's other smaller breaking, and get a general idea where the meteorite fell. So as you ride your bikes over, there's a long furrow in the ground that's all blackened, and at the far end there is a meteorite. Are you guys walking up to it, or parking at the top and looking down into this kind of a oblong crater?
Well, we'll take our bikes just to make it easier to run away.
All right. So you keep the bikes handy.
Yeah.
You're really starting to like these bikes. They have a completely retro vibe. I lost
Yeah,
the
I'm wondering if you can take him with us.
Yeah. Park them in the ship or
Yeah.
something.
You have 20 tons of storage in your light freighter.
Yeah, so we're gonna
You're
take the
going,
bike.
as you're checking them out, you notice that these are products of some company from Elysium or something. As you look down into the thing, scattered along the side of the crater, you see these large eggs,
Mm.
and they are covered with a greenish slime.
Mm.
And nearby, you see some dead chickens laying around. Some that look like they might have died during birth, giving birth to an egg that's bigger than they are.
Mm.
And these eggs have been placed in these clutches in a semicircle around this odd-looking glowing rock that's easing sludge. It's got like a snot easing out of it.
Is
And
it
around it
natural,
are
or
half
does it
dozen
look like
little
someone
insects.
placed it like that?
Yes, it does look like they placed it. Now, nearby, you do see some more dead chickens.
Mm-hmm.
I think we might have found the real story here. These are the it's like, I don't know, invasion of the chicken snatchers or something. It's like
This is fucked up,
yeah.
man. Okay, let's record it because it's proof.
Yeah. These what these something.
How giant are the eggs?
Big enough to kill a chicken during childbirth.
Okay, because I'm thinking what if we crack one open and see what's inside?
You could. You just gotta crawl down into the crater a little bit and crack one.
Yeah, let's do it. Why not? Let's
From
do
afar.
something stupid.
Or just
I'm not
Celine.
going. I'm not going to come near it.
I'm guessing it's going to be one of those you know, the smart, aggressive chickens.
Yeah, but if
Those-
it's malformed, so
Yeah.
All right. So who's doing it and how you doing it?
I'll just keep my rifle trained on it.
Shoot the egg.
yes,
You-
yeah, that's a good idea.
Oh,
Clay,
do you
shoot
do you
the
want to
egg.
crack it open?
No, Brandon, yeah, shoot
Okay.
the egg. You
Shoot
have
the
a
egg.
rifle.
All right.
Yeah, shoot the
it's
egg.
just- okay. I'll shoot the egg.
All right. The round cracks out and the egg splats open. Inside is a half-formed egg. I mean, half-formed of one of the aggressive little chickens or the mutant chickens.
Yeah. Okay, so this is where they're coming from. So maybe it's better that we shoot all the eggs.
Maybe. Yeah.
That's what you guys are doing? Having
Yeah.
fun time target practice. So a lot of several rounds later and lots of pew pew laser fun later. All these eggs are just oozing goop that are creeping down into the crater where this meteorite is in. But you guys did all this from up on top of the rim.
If possible.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, yeah, you can just reach down and shoot them.
One question I think is left. It's like, how did these scientists turn into, you know, humanoid chickens?
Probably it was the woods.
Probably
They-
because
I ate too many chicken.
they had too many chickens.
Well,
It might have eaten these mutated chickens.
Maybe they fucked the chickens.
Maybe, yeah.
And this
But,
are
is their
you
son.
inspecting some of the dead chickens?
Yeah.
They appear to have had issues delivering the large eggs. So those are chickens. Each one that gave birth that laid a big egg died, but then someone
yeah.
moved the egg from up here down there.
Poor
evidently.
chickens. Yeah.
Poor chickens. In the distance, you do see some regular chickens walking rather strangely in the distance.
Yeah. It was the scientists that did that. Yeah, the bastards. They are evil cult, adoring chickens cultists.
Now you do have these cards, which originally there were some computers in the lab you couldn't access because you needed the
that's
hard
right.
card.
Oh yeah, that's
access.
true. Then we can access them now. Yeah.
Yeah, but you
Probably.
lost your hacker, so your hacker's not here.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, but we can access. So if we can access, we don't need the hacker, right? So let's go back.
Yeah. Let's see if we can, I don't know, find
Find out what the hell they were
log.
doing here.
Yeah.
Okay, that's very roll. So you guys are discussing going back and checking out that information, and then you hear in the distance, and at like a half mile or quarter mile on the other side of a small low of hills, you see chickens just scattering and running like for their lives.
Oh,
And amongst those, you
Oh.
see some of the fast chickens outpacing the regular chickens. And cresting over the other hill, you see a 12-meter tall, three-headed chicken. Kind of just
Oh.
squawking, and its eyes gaze towards the crater where you guys are, and it lets out this crazy squawk. When it throws its head up, a flame flies out of some of the chicken heads' mouths into the sky, shattering more
Okay.
of the dome above.
We kill these babies. Yeah. Well, let's just climb on the bikes and get the hell out of here.
yeah.
So you get on, hit the throttle, and flee. Your speed on these bikes are way faster than the giant chicken. So you do leave it in the dust, but you do hear it thunderously heading in your general direction as you guys haul back to the where you guys came in.
Mhm. I'm wondering now if they do this on purpose, if they knew they had a meteor there and they used it to mutate the fucking chickens.
Oh, yeah.
You know, scientists can never be trusted.
Yeah. Not in the world of sci-fi. No, it's but maybe they did it after they turned into chickens. I don't know. I not sure.
Okay, we're going back to check the computers, right? And meanwhile, see if we can find our hacker.
As you pull up,
Probably back at the ship sleeping.
we'll probably, I'll figure it out in a minute. As you pull up to the place where everybody stays, the chickens are scattering. In the distance, you can hear the giant chicken coming, or you can hear him in the distance squawking. And when it does, everything scatters. And not too far away from you guys, you see in the distance dust throwing up. What looks like it might be other hyper bikes or the hover bikes nearby. Are you heading to your ship, or are you running directly into the facility to use those key cards?
What is the chance that we have of getting into the facilities and coming out and not being caught by the giant chicken?
You don't know. He seems pretty far away, and you don't know if it's easily distracted or if it's still following you. You can just hear it. It is closer in sound, where you can hear its giant squawking. And when it does rip off one of its breath weapons, you do hear that sound echoes. And every time that happens, all the regular chickens run. They just scatter.
I'm trying to remember if there were windows or something around the back or back entrance to this building we're about to go to.
The front had a bunch of open windows,
Yeah.
and inside it's kind of set up like a mid-century modern type setup, where the windows are high on the ceiling to give natural light coming in. But mostly there's not a lot of like ground level windows inside, except for the front, where it's 3 foot up to about 8 foot big tall windows, giving a broad view of the main area and the chicken processing plant.
Okay, so one way in and one way out, probably.
One way in, one way out. Yeah, the lab is sealed on the other end. Yeah.
And that chicken is there when we get out. I don't know. Quick run in and check the computer. Might. Did we see other hover bikes nearby?
You're looking for other hover bikes. You saw one in the distance, but you
Okay.
don't see any hover bikes parked.
Okay, all right.
Part of me wants to know what the hell is going on, even if it's a risk. So
Yeah, yeah. Let's try and get in
Let's
and
find that.
get the
Let's find
information.
And
Get off, get off the bikes and make a run in.
What was that, Clay?
I said, I was saying, I was agreeing that we should find out and die, of course. Because
yeah. Dying for the
we'll roll
truth.
a new character next section.
Yeah.
Are you guys all running in together, or is anybody staying back on guard, or you guys run in as a group and then getting out as fast as possible?
No, let's go. Let's go, the three of us together. Yeah.
All right, so you park your hover box outside, and you guys run in. As you run in, that door is still unlocked, where you guys hacked the doorknob. No one said they locked the door, and so you have full access to the lab now. What are you doing?
Well, running to those computers.
Okay.
See, use the new passes we have to see what else we can access.
All right. So you
And we'll just download the information that we have and copy it to our own disks or private devices or whatever. I think we should have some of this, right?
Yeah.
Even without being a hacker.
Let's look. I guess we're looking specifically for, I don't know, experiments, projects.
all right. So as you put it in there, someone make me a TN10 computer roll to, once you install the card, to access the regular files.
I have computers. Anyone else has
Yeah.
computers?
No.
Yes, I have computers, but just one.
Yeah, I also only have a one. How much is your brains?
My brains is not really good. Let me check that.
Well, I rolled a 17, so
Well, 14.
Okay.
Yeah,
I can
so
type in.
it's an 18 with my one computer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're better
Yeah.
than me. So
So it's fairly simple files. You do see there are a bunch of sealed files, so the actual methods aren't there, but you do find the personal files, no problem. And you do see these scientists. You found reports of genetically modifying chickens with human DNA,
Mm.
and you do find some personal photos of these people with like little chickenoid chicks on their lap and watching movies with them, in a trash personal file.
They're their
Right?
kids.
Yeah, like they genetically modified some chickenoids, and they're watching these biker films with all the scientists. There is a video clip in there as you get through it in a there's a diary, like a video journal and blah 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 in there. But these are the basic photos you find very simply. But as for the genetic code and the progress experimentation, that's a sealed file, and you can't open it unless you try to hack it or something.
Okay.
But
Well,
there are some video diary stuff in there.
let's just copy what we can, the other it, let's just destroy it so nobody can use it. So let's just burn the computer. Or just shoot it or whatever. No, damage the motherboard. Because this is fucked up shit. And you know they're gonna use it again, so.
Like chicken soldiers or something. Yeah. Yeah.
So, are you checking a different computer, or you just like you see the pictures of them raising like these little chickens and
Yeah.
other stuff? There's a lot of photos. There's more photos. You're just going to get up and just start zapping the computer with a laser pistol, correct?
Yeah.
She's like weirdos, and there's sparks flying, and any other information that was on that computer is.
Okay.
There's 6 terminals in here. There's a terminal for every scientist.
Okay.
Then we
On the
can
back
check 3
wall.
of them, right? If they're personal. Or can we check all of them with with our passcodes?
They seem to only work with one terminal apiece, right?
Okay.
So they're
So we can
keyed to
have
the
2 other
terminal.
terminals to check. Yeah.
Okay.
So I just fucked up mine, so you guys can check yours.
Okay. I'll check this one. I don't have computer skills, so let's see.
Well, TN's a basic role. It's like the super basic
okay.
role. So
All right. Let's see. I got a 3.
okay,
There we
yeah,
go.
you're like,
So-
it's like not working.
I got stuck on the starting screen here. Playing solitaire or something on my
So I
computer.
had a 14, so that's also enough for his.
So you go over and help him with the computer. You're like, come on, here. You push him aside like IT, just muscle him out
Yeah.
the way. So like, here's how you do
Gonna
it.
help us, so let's see.
You take the card
Yeah, I
out.
rolled a 19, so it's a 20.
So that's
This
actually
is how
higher.
you do it.
So you did difficult. Now, as this person did not secure all their folders. So they practice poor security on this one. So you see they have favorite pictures, and there's emails that pop up, and then as you're checking it out, you do see a progress report that should have been in the sealed file, but it's not. And it is a memorandum from Gene Tech for improving productivity at any means cost, at any means necessary. And there's another folder in there, and a video folder of like a video journal. Do you watch the video journal, or you just leave it?
Yeah,
And-
let's watch the video journal.
Can we copy it? Just
So you pull out a thumb drive device or some sort, and you start copying the folders, but you're watching the video, and that's they said basically the scientist is explaining that these little fellers are growing up so fast, and it's awesome, and this was totally unforeseen. They took some experimental stuff that Gene Tech accidentally delivered here, and they started working on increasing productivity, and they came up with the idea, let's just make the chickens smart enough to herd themselves into the chicken processing plant and walk up there and process themselves. And that way we can have more time to watch movies and ride our bikes all across this world. And that's how this started. And then they said, we grew a chicken man, and they're bouncing a chicken on their leg, and they're watching movies. And then there's another video clip that it says "damn it" underneath it. It says, and they click that video clip. It's like, damn it. I think the chickens figured out what we do with the chicken processing plant. They don't seem happy about it. They don't seem happy about it at all. So they've been acting out, and they've been taking on personalities. They stole my bike the other day. They're not supposed to steal my bikes. And so she's complaining that the intelligent chickens that they designed are taking over. And they're worried because now they don't have the bikes, and they wanted to go watch this meteor shower that's about to happen in a day or two. And then there's no more entries.
All right. Well, I'm thinking that those chicken nuggets that the guys ate are actually not human nuggets. They're
Yeah, they're the scientists, or maybe they are the scientists.
I'm thinking maybe the really smart chickens, the biker chickens, aren't the scientists. That maybe they killed the scientists and took their place.
They deserved it. They're stupid.
Okay, like Animal Farm or something, you know.
Well, I guess we have enough now.
Yeah.
I think we got enough. Yeah. No, we just gotta run.
Let's see if there's anything waiting on the outside.
Our brand new hover bikes.
All right, so you guys exit, or what are you planning on doing while you're in here?
Do you want to take it? Where there were the chicken nuggets? Do you want to take some nugget boxes with us? Now that you're convinced that maybe they're not humans.
Well, I'm not that confident in it. Oh, if I was going to grab some, it'd probably be evidence or something. But
There's a whole
Yeah,
fridge
so let's
full
take
in the other room.
I'm thinking if we could sell them to the Clarice.
I don't want to get a taste for human, to be honest.
Yeah, okay, let's just leave because we don't know what's going outside. So let's just take the evidence, and so we don't know what is waiting for us outside. And I guess now we just want to leave quickly.
All right, so you just take the digital evidence that you've downloaded to the stuff. Okay. And as you're leaving, you see the garage is still there. There's chickens milling about, and then you see a few heads poke up amongst the herd of chickens. They just poke their heads up and they duck their heads down. And there seems to be like 6 or 7 of them hiding amongst the herd of chickens again. And as you're standing there, the chickens are kind of being herded towards you, and they're using the regular chickens as cover, like they're sneaking up on you.
Mm-hmm.
That you can see their heads pop up and pop back down.
You're not that smart, you little shit. I can see you.
I think we should just get on the bikes and make.
Yeah, people always say like this: a smart, intelligent animal. I'm like, it's smart for like a 5-year-old. Okay. I'm not going to be too worried about the 5-year-old led revolution, you know. So you guys hop on your bikes and haul out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As you get back, the door to your shuttle is closed, and stairs are up.
Did we leave it that way?
No,
I don't think so.
Okay.
Well, we would leave left it closed so they couldn't get in, but nobody could get in. But
All right. Who has the keys?
well, I guess I would have the keys because it's my
Oh,
shuttle.
yeah.
does a freighter have keys?
Yeah, it's not really the keys, right? It's
So
whatever.
So I guess you get on your communicator, whatever, like open the door, open the
Yes.
door. And then in the window, you see your wagey that you guys hired to be your ship boy wave at you. And he opens the door and descends down the stairs. He goes, man, there's chickens out there. I hate chickens. I don't ever see a chicken again.
Yeah, you have no idea. Oh, I bring him a box. I bought him a box of nuts.
You don't bring a box of
Here's for
special
you.
nuts. So you guys did take special nuts. How many special
Yeah.
nuts have you taken?
Let's take some special nuggets. Yeah, I don't know how much I could carry in the bikes because we want to take the bikes, right?
Right. Well, I mean, you could open up the the cargo door and just ride your bikes in if you tell him to do that. He's been with your crew enough. He knows how to open the cargo door.
Yeah,
Sure.
so let's. I think we should take some nuggets to sell to the Clarice, but that's just me. I'm thinking about making money. The smuggler in me. So
Oh yeah, hadn't thought of that.
so we will take some boxes as much I could be able to
Oh, a box each or something.
yeah.
Did you want to make an extra trip back in there?
No.
Okay.
If we
I'm not that greedy.
We will say that I'm debating if you should let Ron be marooned or he's nearby unconscious.
we roll for it or something.
Yeah.
Is something I would roll for. As you get ready to go, you look towards the door, and you see a figure at the end of the tunnel, and it does appear to be
Mm,
an unconscious figure laying
okay.
in the dirt, face down.
Not the chicken. Oh, I think that's our hacker.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
go and find the
okay.
hacker, and he
someone
seems to
grab
be
the,
unconscious, and his shirt's pulled down or off, and his back is scratched up badly.
someone grab the arms, I'll grab the legs, and let's
Yeah, let's carry him
Well,
back to
man.
the ship.
All right. We'll say he's in a coma since he's not present, and he will stay in a coma until he shows back up. He appears to have been brutalized, maybe by the other 3 chickens you never saw when the lights went
Raped
out.
by chickens?
Huh?
Was he raped by the chickens?
You don't know. His back is scratched up pretty bad.
We're gonna see if he lays an egg when he gets back. We put him in the med bay
All right, you take him in the med bay, throw him in a med bay, and
Yeah. and stabilize him.
all right, so he's unconscious in the med bay. And then what's your guys' plan? You're outside this long hall. You've survived being assaulted by the chickenoids and the chickens, and you managed to avoid a direct confrontation from Chicken Monster X.
So we leave now, and we hope that Mega Chicken believes our story and our evidence
Okay.
and nukes the fucking planet.
yeah.
No, don't worry.
All right. If you had a hacker, you could probably attempt to nuke the planet with the orbital satellite
Mhm.
system. And you don't have any weapons on the ship. If you had weapons on the ship, you could probably just do it yourself from orbit. So you guys hop in and take off. A ship weapon fired from orbit down would devastate a place like this. If you had like a heavy laser cannon or missile system, you could nuke
Yeah, I
it.
have a shitty ship.
I was checking the acquisition rows to add on weaponry and stuff, and it's not that bad. I was kind of surprised. It's how cheap it is. So you guys warp off the planet's surface, and as you do, you see more of the ceiling of the dome get blasted from below, and more pieces of it fall down. The planet itself appears pretty arid, so the green pastures and the optimum living conditions for the chickens inside the dome has been compromised, and you don't know how long they'll be able to survive.
Okay,
As
so
it is.
good.
So as you're leaving, the orbital defense system, orbital defense system, queries you if this is a outgoing shipment or other.
Other.
All right. So it cues you for your clearance codes again.
We
Make
have
a
them, right?
T-
Yeah.
Yeah, you have them. You gotta make your TN10 roll to see if you don't freak out the machine.
I rolled an 11.
All right. So you managed to send it without making a typo, which happened the first time because someone didn't put the card in when they
Yeah.
the physical part of the encryption with the code. And your guys are allowed to go to the jump point and then engage hyperspace. How long did we say it took to get here? Was it a week or
I think it was more than a week, but I don't remember how
yeah,
long.
like 2 weeks? Because it's in
Yeah.
the middle of nowhere. Yeah. So you guys engage warp from the jump point, and you are 2 weeks in warp. Everybody who went to the thing make a toughness avoidance roll.
No, I passed.
I didn't pass.
All
Oh
right,
no,
you start
I
getting
did, I did. No, I did, I did. I was looking at my muscle. That is very bad.
okay.
Yeah, just about passed.
Just
Roll
about passed,
under,
okay.
is that?
All right, yeah, you guys get a little ill. You feel a little under the weather, but you don't develop any more illness from a bit exposure from the radiation.
Yay, we survived.
All right.
And I'm going to check and see if there's any encounter. Oh, no other encounters when you exit hyperspace. What are you guys doing for 2 weeks on the ship? You gonna
Not
go?
eating chicken because that's for sale.
Huh?
Yeah,
Not eating the chicken nuggets because those are for sale. So
yeah. I was
For
going to say
sale.
not
Yeah.
eating chicken nuggets because you know, I suspect they might be part human or something, contain human DNA. That's
this is really good. This is a limited edition of Mega
Yeah.
Chicken, limited edition.
So you guys make it to the system. You head to Space Station X, which I never bothered to name. Are you heading directly to the planet, land on the planet, or are you going to dock at the space station? It's easier to dock at the space station, to be honest.
Yeah, let's look at the space station.
All right, customs shows up. You got a Fed rat that shows up, asks you need to declare any cargo. You have a bill of lading. You know, you see, no, he's on a job.
No.
What are you telling?
Yeah, nothing to declare. I've got a hidden compartment, right, to hide shit.
All right. After you dock, you get a notification on your communicators or whatever that they want you to come down to the planet to go to the Mega Chicken corporate headquarters down there, or this regional headquarters.
Okay, so we have our story straight, right? We don't have nothing to be straight.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they fucked up big time. Okay.
I think we just have to present the data and our own accounts of what happened. And
All right. So you guys don't do anything. Are you doing anything when you get to the station except going straight in and talking to Mega Chicken?
Yeah, let's just take care of that. Yeah.
All right, take care of the job first. Job
Yeah.
first. You guys get a shuttle from the space station down. You have your appointment. It's the next day. You kill a little bit of time in town. And then when you get into you go straight up. And they actually ask you all to be disarmed. What are you taking with you?
The evidence.
All right, and the
Oh
evidence,
god, they're gonna fucking kill us. Yeah.
the evidence as what? Like,
The video recordings and the drives
maybe we should make a
and
copy
the
of it.
photos. Yeah. Okay, yeah, maybe, but we're gonna leave the dog guy, yeah, with it. And if we disappear, he's going to send it to the press if we don't appear.
Oh yeah.
did you make a copy then? You
Yeah,
make
yeah,
copy
yeah,
of
yeah.
evidence. So you're just taking the thumb drives. Are you taking any other physical evidence with you, like chicken nugs and the ID cards? And
No,
stuff
I'm
like
gonna take the chicken eggs. I want to sell them.
You're not sharing the chicken nugs?
No, 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 no.
All right, you guys are brought in, and the clownish figure that is the CEO of this company. Whoa, welcome back. And what do you got to tell me? Have a seat, have a seat. And as you're sitting there, they bring out more fried chicken. And as you sit down, he puts a response card at each of your little the chairs, but they're kind of like a chair that's like a school chair with a table on it. But the table is for the food they set in front of you. and they lay a response card, and we had to bring in from another sector. It was costly, so unfortunately, Mega Chicken had to raise their prices. We can't wait to get our facility back up and running so we can lower them prices and get more cheeks in them seats. And they asked you to eat some chicken with him while he's asking how things went.
So who's gonna tell him?
I can tell him the story.
Yeah.
So that's how you land out. Who's
I'm
going
not-
to tell him?
Yeah. I'm not sure. I wouldn't be too keen to eat the chicken, even if I don't think it came from
It came from another sector.
maybe, but
yeah. I'll eat the chicken. I didn't eat the other one, but this one, yeah. Let's
Yeah.
not be rude. We're giving him a.
I'll eat the chicken as well.
I'll just push mine aside. Thank you.
I don't want to ever eat chicken
Yeah.
again. So okay, you guys, Clay, how are you presenting the story, and what do you tell him? I could just you can bullet point it for me if you want, or you can go into however you want to express it.
Is there anything that I should not tell? I think. Well, I'll tell.
And not tell him that I took the nuggets to sell in the black
Yeah,
market.
well,
Very cheapest price than what they
So
are selling.
I'll tell the whole story
Yes.
except
Yeah.
the rest of it. I will be honest about it.
So you tell him that they started their own experiments to make smart chickens that would run the processing facility to process themselves.
Yeah.
And as soon as you hear that, he goes, "That's against our policy. We make regular chickens like we used to back on Terra. That's preposterous." These people just want a damn bonus. And he gets mad, slams his fist down, and then you line out what happened to the scientists.
Yeah.
Yep.
And he's kind of dumbfounded what to do about the giant chicken. He's like, so there's a giant monster chicken, and the damn dome is busted open.
It could be a new mascot for the company.
Well, if you can put the chicken down, you're gonna have a lot of chicken.
It's just and he says, but you said you're sure that it's breached, and he starts slamming away at this monitor. And
Oh
he goes,
yeah, it is bridged.
he goes, well, the whole thing will be ruined. He says, we'll have to reinvest the entire thing. He's not happy. He says, he slams his fist down, and he goes, well, I appreciate it. You did what I want. He says, and the wages we sent, they all got processed, huh? All right, well, I think it's best that it is good that we went ahead and replaced them before it affected productivity. And he doesn't seem too concerned they got turned into the thing. The scientists, however,
Human nuggets. Oh.
gotta keep the nuggets flowing. And he says, "You've told nobody about this." And then he asked if you brought any of the stuff back, any of the other the other nuggets that they made.
No.
And he goes, "Good. Should never hear the light of day. If our competition knew that we allowed our chicken to be contaminated and our processing had more than the allowable regulation of people parts per million, they'd be upset with us. They might go to spicy chicken. We can't have that. Spicy chicken." So he thanks you profusely. As you're sitting there, your little communicators, or you guys want handheld communicators or like van braces that you wear on your wrist for your.
I like the idea of the ones in the wrist.
Okay,
like
so
the
you have like a
actual-
van
yeah.
brace,
Yeah.
and you get a notification. You could have either one. You guys could be some retro hipster guys and want to carry an actual phone around. Are you Clay and Ashton? Are you wanting to have a van brace or the old-fashioned phone?
The brace, yeah.
Okay, so you got a van brace. You too, Clay?
Yeah, members.
All right. So you're sitting there. He slaps a button down, and the money hits your account. You have a +2 to all acquisition rolls for like 6 months. That's on top of your regular stuff. So if you have a minus because you're impoverished or whether, the +2 might negate it, but you have debts that have to be serviced before you go forward with the plus. So he does thank you. And he goes, would it be appropriate if I contacted you y'all for any more future endeavors?
Well, of course, we have
Why not?
cards.
Sure.
So he gives a plus. You guys get a positive reaction with dealing to any corporate entity of Mega Chicken. Gene Tech, you would have to make a different roll to see if you get a plus with them, because that's going to vary because they're a subsidiary. As you're in there, the money's transferred. He thanks you profusely. He asks what happened to the other fella. You don't see him around.
Yeah, he's in a coma.
Oh,
He
we
was
did
attacked
not
by the
offer a
chickens.
healthcare package with this endeavor. That is going to be all on you.
Mhm.
I hope you understand. You're not officially on the books as employees. You're kind of off the books.
Yeah, it's part of being a freelancer. We are used to it, sir.
Nice. So he thanks you. He asks you guys to fill out your response cards for how you liked your chicken. And was there any other information you were to share with him? He says you can't mention this to anybody. But they're going to have to switch to a different production facility, an older production facility, and doesn't want to bother you guys with this, but he'll just send one of their. It seems they have some what do you call them, homesteaders on that planet. We're going to send a squad to kill all of them and clear them off the planet. They've been told we got to fire up that factory. We can't have them people too close to the processing facility. So once we remove them, we'll have it up and running in no time at all. He appreciates your patience and your understanding, and he basically tells you guys there's a door.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm going to sell the nugget, but not on this station when we are in another one. So I'm not
You're
that
in a different
obvious.
station.
Yes.
You're gonna find you're gonna do a search for where there's another shortage on another
Yeah,
station.
yeah. Or there's a lot of clarish, and I'll just
There's,
say, oh, this is.
This station, is
special.
there, do they still have the chicken nugget riots going
Yeah.
on?
They've subsided since they got them. They
okay.
paid extra to get them from a different sector,
Yeah.
an underperforming sector's reserves. But the Clarice are short-tempered about their spicy chicken sandwiches. So they've had some violence, but not like the riots of a month ago. They've managed to stave it off. It's on the telecom news about how it's ridiculous. No one. So you have your regular talking heads and your virtual heads arguing back and forth. Should Clarice be removed from the Federation space stations where there are chicken facilities, and the counterpoints and arguments about how we need to get more Clarice and then subsidize the damn chicken restaurants for them. You guys just turn that shit off and get back to your regular work.
Yeah. Yes.
What, Ashton? Or Brendan?
No, yeah, I can't think what else we could do here.
Yeah, the thing is, I'm going to look probably on my network to see where could I sell in what other station could I sell the nuggets.
All right. So as you're cleaning up the place and everything, you notice that you did some research on your vehicle, your purloined robo cars, your floating bikes, and they're made in Elysium. So they're a very rare type of hover bike. And if you need to get any repairs or refurbishes or upgrades to those, they're proprietary. You'd have to go to Elysium and get that done as an option. I'll figure up the XP here shortly and count up the Wretched bonus XP stuff when I get a chance. It's the first time I've done your system for XP, so I'm going to go one person at a time and figure it up piece by piece to do it properly by book. I'm not a hand wave guy.
I never care about it.
I know. I'm trying to get used to it because I want to see how the progression works, and if the progression encourages lots of combat, or the progression actually encourages you screwing each other over.
Next game, the next game will have no experience points, so I don't have to do that again. I hate giving giving experience points.
Are you a milestone guy? You like milestones? How come you doesn't use milestones?
I don't use anything. I would rather have nothing like that. So just if you roll something, like for example, for skills, if you have good rolls, you'll have some kind of bonus points that you can later turn into skill points. I think that giving experience points is rather boring because you have to
Yeah, the
think
bean
about
count.
what happened.
Yeah.
And now, okay, so this is 1 point from this, another point from there. I don't like accounting. I hate accounting.
Okay. I don't mind it. I'm just not used to this method, your system, so I have to get used to it. That's really all I got. You guys finished up the poultry, the chicken planet. If you want to stop recording, I got a few ideas I need to work on for other ideas for another game, unless you want to run